Hello again. My name is Josh Thompson. I'm in the Master of Learning Technologies program, and I also work as an academic advisor. For Project 2C, I'm presenting my instructional materials, the evaluation that was conducted, and the revisions I'm making based on that feedback. My project is an advising prep module designed to help new students prepare for their first academic advising appointment. The goal is to reduce stress and help students arrive ready with key information and questions so that the appointment is more focused and productive for the student. My background is in academic advising, and a big part of my role is working with first time students. I meet with many students who are scheduling their first advising appointment, and I see a repeated issue. Students often arrive unsure of what advising is and without basic preparation. When students don't have their program requirements, don't have course ideas, and don't have any questions, the appointment spends a lot of time with just basic explanations. That reduces the amount of time we have for real planning and decision making on their college path. This module was created to give students a clear starting point before they meet with their advisor. The problem I'm addressing is a readiness gap in first time advising. The current state is that many students arrive without their program requirements, without course ideas, and with few or no questions at all. The desired state is that students should show up with their program requirements available, 2 course ideas to discuss, and at least 3 questions to guide the conversation. The target learners include first time college students, first generation students, and adults returning to school after a long break. Many learners feel nervous or overwhelmed, and they may not know what being prepared looks like. Another key factor is that students have different levels of technology comfort and often access information using a phone. The learning context is online and self-paced before the appointment. The transfer context is advising appointment itself, where students use their preparation immediately. Here is the learning experience I developed. The purpose is to help students arrive ready to plan. The module supports 3 outcomes. Students locate their program requirements, identify key requirements, select course ideas, and write specific questions for their advisor. The delivery format is a Google site that includes Google Slides module and a Google Form check-in. The module is designed to take about 10 to 15 minutes, and check-in takes about 3 to 5 minutes. The structure is simple and uses 4 pages: home, advising appointment, module, and checklist and check-in. Instructionally, the module is broken into short steps with clear prompts like pause and do this now. Students are asked to actively find their program information, write down key requirements, choose 2 course ideas, and draft questions. The check-in form then collects readiness outputs, including the student's program and major, 3 program requirements, 2 course ideas, and 3 questions they put to ask. This alignment is important because the activities and the check-in directly match the learning objectives, and design choices support learner needs like anxiety reduction, clear navigation, and its mobile-friendly access. For the evaluation, I use an expert review from other academic advisors. The purpose of the expert review was to check clarity, accuracy, usability, and whether the module supports the readiness outcomes. Overall, the feedback was very positive. The expert rated the purpose of the module as clear, the advising content as accurate, the tone as supportive, and the check-in form as collecting the right evidence for the readiness. The strongest area was alignment, because the form prompts matched the exact outputs the module was trying to produce. The main areas for improvement were navigation and expectations. The expert noted that some learners may still wonder what to do next after each page, and they recommended clear next step prompts rather than relying on the menu. The expert also suggested adding a time estimate so students know how long the module will take. Based on that feedback, I made 3 revisions. First, I added time estimate on the home and module pages. Second, I added a finish line statement that reminds students what they should have by the end, like 3 requirements and 2 course ideas and 3 questions for the advisor. And third, I added clear next prompts and button style links at the bottom of each page to guide students through the sequence of the module. For the roses and thorns, a major rose is that this project addresses a real need I see frequently in advising. The other module design is simple and realistic for students to complete before an appointment. Another rose is that the check-in form creates a clear output that supports transfer into the student's advising meeting. A thorn is the participation and data collection can be challenging because students are busy, may rush through it, or skip steps. Another thorn is that modules can display differently on different devices, especially on mobile or other technology devices. To handle these issues, I kept the content short, used step-by-step prompts, and the built-in check-in output so students have a clear final product. The next step is to apply revisions from the expert review and continue applying clarity and navigation so students can move through the module without any confusion or frustration while doing it. And that's it. Thank you.